Alright, I wanted to do a little night video here, and just because I just finished working in the garden after dark here, and planting some stuff today because it says it's supposed to be raining tonight, so I wanted to get everything, not everything, but some things ready to go. So, I planted my potato plant, those ones that I've been growing inside. So there's one potato plant. There's number 2 over there. Oh, I think I can feel the rain coming. And then over here I did, what I did is I bought pepper plants, and as you can see there's 2 here, but I couldn't get them apart, and I was too afraid that I was going to damage them when I was trying to get them apart, so I just ended up leaving them together and splitting them in different directions as best I could. This isn't optimal, but it is what it is. So I have the Habanero Orange on this one, and then this side is a Cayenne, and then I believe on this side as well that's also a Cayenne, and then this one's Armageddon, those 2. And then that's one of my onions that I planted a while ago. I want to make sure that throughout my plants here I put some onion and well, I can't do garlic because my dad's allergic to garlic, but I was thinking onion, chives, anything in that family, scallions maybe, just things to deter pests and insects and animals. And then as you can see, I got a strawberry over there, which is, my strawberries are over here. I planted them last year. They were just wild ones that I planted, and they really took off. They were doing a lot more last year, later on in the season, preparing for this season, but I don't see as many, so hopefully I can get some thick bushes going this year. I want to fill this whole area in here. Basically, I would love it if everything underneath the peppers were strawberries or onions and stuff. And over here, we have our 2 little cannabis plants. Those are seeds that fell from last year. Another one there. I don't know how well that one's going to do. And then a couple over here as well. Again, they're all seeds. I just took a little bit of the compost that I had made and just put a little bit around and watered it in just to give it something, you know. I know it's really in a grassy area. It's not really much going on, but I want it to be kind of wild, like natural almost, you know. Because last year I did them here, and well, you know, I thought I had a pretty good experience putting them in the ground there. It was a little different, so I wanted to switch it up this year. Oh, I can hear the rain coming. And look, there's more strawberries on this side. There's a better shot of the Armageddon, the Cayennes. I put a leek. There was a leek here. That was just a scrap. I just planted it to see if it would maybe grow. It's a scrap though. It was actually in the compost bin. It's been there for like a week or so. The onions, the potato plants from my other place. This was an onion from my other place. Some tarragon that was already there. Sage was already there. Oregano is just friggin' huge. This is why there's certain things like oregano and mint, you don't plant them in the ground. You plant them in pots. Because they take over like that. So I'm going to have to cut that back. This one's a different sage. I think this one's a wild sage, and this one is a cooking sage. Oh jeez, I gotta take some of these leaves off as well. Just leave it on the ground here though, because that is great for the soil. We want to promote natural growth, natural growing habits here, so where they're supposed to fall naturally, you know. That's what I'm trying to encourage. Also, as you can see, there's a bunch of leaves on the ground here. I don't think these basils are going to come back, so I'll deal with them after, another day. But if you look, I covered it all back up with leaves. So I took the leaves off, I weeded anything that needed to be weeded, and then I put the leaves back on after I finished. The rhubarb plant here is just friggin' huge. Excuse my language. It's a monster. And while I went to do this video at night, which is kind of, it's going to be a long one and kind of maybe a waste of time, I don't know. Maybe not a waste of time. But I'm glad I did, because look, the rhubarb had bolted. And I forget what that means, but my dad always says he snaps it off and gets rid of it when it bolts. So as great as it would be for other people in the area to have rhubarb, you know, if it like the seeds like fly around, I don't know if that's how it works. It does something to the plant. And so what I just usually do is I come and I take it and I put it over here and I just bury it somewhere. Where was it? I think I buried it in one of these spots. I bury it somewhere over here, and then just, you know, hopefully we get another rhubarb plant that starts. That would be absolutely amazing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bury it in a spot. Oh yeah, I have my other compost pile here. Oh yeah, just before, because it's raining, I don't want to get caught up yet, but the compost that was here was really great. It was like, as you can see, there's some stuff in there that's really broken down. So what I did is I took a bunch of that out, and when I was planting over here, I dug holes, I buried some compost in it, put some leaves on, put some dirt, mixed it up a bit, water, and then put a little bit more dirt and then the plant on top of that. So that way they'll get more nutrients throughout the season. I won't need to fertilize as much. And then this one over here, this is my compost pile that was actually doing really great. It's broken down quite a bit the last time I checked on it. I turned it. It would be nice if I could take off the plastic here and turn it and just let it get soaked, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. It does have some holes, so it will be able to get some ventilation, some water in it. It's definitely gonna pool up here, and there are holes, so it will happen. The middle is usually pretty good, it's just the sides, but that's why I'm here, to flip it and turn it. And then these pots, the last thing, I will break them down. Look at all the, oh look, hello my little friend, isopod. See all the vermiculite and stuff in there? So I'm gonna take that and I'm going to mix it in with my pots for my plants that I'm gonna put in pots. And yeah, I'm gonna have a great season. I have tons and tons of soil for pots from my previous seasons, and compost that I've been making. Like, not this one, I have like the bucket composts that I have on the go. I have a couple of them. Yeah, so that's what it is. Sorry for the length, but you know, I just wanted to show y'all what's up. Hopefully I get to put this one on YouTube. Yeah.